Individual outlet control on a Gatekeeper system. The outlets can be accessed directly on a Gatekeeper system via the menu on the left-hand column. Along that left-hand column, you can see that you've got a number of sites which are currently online and communicating and quite a few sites which are currently off, given that this is a demo system. Out of these sites which are online, I can see that 3 are green, meaning that there's no current alarms. The one red site shows me that there's currently an alarm at that particular site. So I'll use that one while I'm showing you the alarms later on. To start off with, I'm going to go into the first site. Now, when I'm at the main overview screen for an individual site, I can actually see a fair bit of data about this particular site, such as the outlet status, the request status, and any flow information. Now, while this site is currently waiting for a request, I can choose to turn the site on directly straight away by clicking on the manual on button. Now, that command's been sent directly to the field and has latched the solenoid on to open up the valve. To turn it back to using the standard schedule, just change the schedule on button. Alternatively, I could have used the disable button there to disable it so that it wasn't going to run off either a schedule or via the manual on. Along the bottom of the screen, you can also see a trend bar. Now, this bar is a great overview of the system. However, it does right now show you some more limited trends to what you can see from going into the main trend screen. Now that we're in an outlet, all the buttons across the top have actually changed functionality to be able to be used directly from the functionality of this individual outlet. The trends button now, instead of being a trends for the overall system, is now trend for this site. You can see here, not only do I have flow rate and total volume, which I had earlier, I've now got things such as supply voltage and pressure. Multiple extra trend things such as moisture and weather data can also be added to a Gatekeeper system. The trends can be easily manipulated by moving either the background or moving the main panel. From this main site, I can also go and have a look at the usage, which is our volume data. So this is our monthly volume data, which is actually being accumulated at the site. This is currently set up into the main flow meter and a stock and domestic section. The stock and domestic isn't actually a flow meter system into this particular site, which was for Pay PID. So what we're doing is collecting the data out in the field and then manually entering it in so that it can be used as a part of the usage reports into the system. So not only does the Gatekeeper allow you to grab data from a flow meter directly connected, but you can also manually enter data from flow meters not directly connected to the system, which are then used for the cumulative reports. Alarms are also shown on the system. As mentioned earlier, this site currently has no alarm, hence we can't see that. So I'm going to click on Outlet 2, which will allow us to show what alarms are in there. This one, for example, has got alarms about communications. However, you could have alarms such as high pressure, high flow, low flow, moisture alarms, weather alarms. The list is almost endless. Anything which plugs into our system, any sensor at all which plugs into the Gatekeeper system can be used as an alarm. The following video is actually going to show you schedules, so I'm not going to go this into right now, but I can add a schedule or remove scheduling from this system, as well as using the web-based ordering system. There's a number of settings which can also be changed by this input, such as high flow, low flow alarms, volumes request set points, and actually the volume entitlement for this particular user and account information for this user. To return back to the home screen, all I have to do is click on the home screen, which brings us back to this system overview.